Welcome back to the NDL podcast. We are just the three musketeers tonight. Jason is not with us, and neither is Zach. So when the boss is our way, we will play, right?
Gonna be nice, calm, and quick today. It's at those two.
So how you doing, Mitch?
Okay.
Okay, just okay.
Yeah.
I know you weren't feeling good last night. Any better
Yeah.
tonight?
Is better. But I still don't feel great.
Yeah,
But,
I'm the same. This is a little bit of a emergency
okay.
that I'm drinking tonight. So this is some good stuff. If you're not feeling great, just drink some emergency. Nothing
Just-
like a 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C and elderberry to boost your
I
immune
like
system.
you ever done the emergency tablets, like the chewables?
I haven't done the tablets. No, I just
like
stick to
those.
the powder.
They're a bit tough because it's just a bunch in your face at once, but chew them
Yep.
quick and drink water to get them down. They're pretty nice.
I've seen the tablets. I've never seen, you just like buy like a 6-pack of that. It looks like just a little mini soda.
It's a powder. No, it's in water. So it's powder. So you just
Oh,
mix it with
okay.
water.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you drink it.
Yeah.
Definitely does the job.
I'll have to look into that
Yeah.
tomorrow. But yeah, no, things are trucking along. One more week and then Christmas vacation.
Nice. So you get 2 weeks
No, I
or
get
2.5,
6 days.
6 days.
6 weekdays. So
Oh my goodness.
we're in school till the 23rd and we're back on school on the 3rd.
And the children don't have to be there for another week though, right?
Nope.
They
also are in until the 23rd and then they're back on the 3rd. So it's a week and a day is what it is.
Wow. Is that normal?
It is now. I'm
Is
not
it?
sure. I know that my school district finishes like May 26th, and a lot of school districts in the area go
Yeah.
to like June 6th or
Like
June 7th.
yeah, makes sense.
So I think that's why.
Okay.
I think they're just like, because like we only got 3 days for Thanksgiving, really only 2 days for Thanksgiving. And like there's other districts that get a full week off, but they're in school till like June 7th. And I'm like, you know what? I'll give the days up now to be out May 26th when the weather's nice.
Right. Yeah, my kids would freak out because they get a week off Thanksgiving and they get 2 weeks and 2 days off for Christmas. So
Yeah, weather's nice all year there.
right. Except for maybe 4 weeks when it's cold.
We're supposed to
And I
get,
think
what's cold for you guys?
32 degrees.
Okay. So actual cold. Okay. We're supposed to get 3 to 5 inches of snow tonight. And
Oof.
I'm hoping for a delayed start to school tomorrow, but not a snow day because we got a basketball game.
Mitch, you know all about 3 inches, don't you?
I do. That 3 to 5 range, that's where I operate.
The 5 seems generous, but
So talking about emergency, we have I don't think there's enough emergency that can help our crossing guard.
oh yeah,
Justin, how you feeling?
good. I got my little cast on my arm.
Cute.
Is
Got
that
my
actually a
my
cast
foot
or is
and-
that just a stint or what do they call that?
Blink.
It was like I can take it off.
Splint, yeah,
Well,
splint.
don't
Yeah,
hurt
it's a
yourself.
splint. It was
Yeah.
like a weird plastic thing. They fit to my arm. They use hot water to like mold it to me.
Ah,
And then I take it off to like stretch it and move it a few times a day, but I got to keep it on to like protect it in case I hit against the door or something.
so that's cool though. So you don't have to actually wrap your arm to take a shower now.
Yeah, it was
Right
wrapped for the
before.
first 2 weeks, and then I went in and they took that off. And now I can I only showered once during those 2 weeks because
It's so much work.
a week of it was in the hospital and I sponge bathed a few times like myself. And then once at home, I was like, I'll just wait. I'm like 3 days away from the appointment. I'm sorry, but I'll
Yeah.
keep. But I got these like weird, like disposable soap filled like rags almost.
Right.
You just wet up and they get all sudsy and you just rinse yourself down with them. So I was just doing that.
Crazy.
I was like, I'm not
That's
like holding
exactly.
this arm up, putting that foot out the shower, like not worth it.
Yeah.
You're not
'cause
going
then-
anywhere anyways, right?
Exactly. I've watched so many movies in the last 2 weeks.
And then you do that and then you fall and you break your other arm.
Bro, could you
You're
imagine?
like, I'm trying to shower. Yeah, I
Yeah.
had when I broke my arm, I had to shower, and like my dad just basically had to shower with me. It was
How
super
old were you?
weird. I hated it. 13, just the
Oh,
worst
okay.
time for that.
That's right around
Awkward,
the
yes.
borderline where it'd be like,
Bless my dad. It was probably more awkward for him than me looking back at it. I'm not sure if I could do it.
speaking of 3 inches again. Yeah, it's good. I got a foot appointment tomorrow. Hopefully they'll tell me I can get on my foot earlier than expected. It's
That'd be good.
no wait on it for 6 to 12 weeks was the initial.
Oh, wow.
So it's just in the hospital, and then tomorrow they'll tell me a more definite timeline, hopefully.
Wait, so are you in a wheelchair?
No, I'm crutching.
So you
Crutch
just
under my
you
left
just gotta-
arm.
You got to crutch around. Oh my gosh.
I don't move much, man. I go from my room to the couch and back for the most part.
How's
Oh,
work treating you?
I'm not working right now.
I mean, are they cool with it, I guess?
they're-
I mean, I guess they
yeah,
have
I'm
a
just
choice, right?
using a bunch of sick leave, and it's ready for me when I'm back, but I won't be back for at least another 3 weeks.
Well, that's
oh,
good.
man.
I mean, that's good that
Yeah,
everything
they'll
is
they'll work
good when
with
you
me.
get
And
back.
when I go back, it'll probably be like limited, like less hours to start, and then just working back into it.
Right.
Dang.
Cool.
That's brutal.
And
You
it's
look good.
all Wes and Ash's fault for England not beating the United States. I wouldn't have been so happy, and maybe I would have looked both ways better.
I like that.
That's funny. So,
Adrian, you doing all right?
I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm doing good. Yes. Doing better after my emergency, but yeah, it's doing good. Had a soccer banquet tonight for my son. He's starting soccer up, so had that tonight, and got a basketball game with my daughter tomorrow. So I'm
Your,
doing the whole sports thing. So
your daughter plays basketball?
Yeah.
Is she is she high school, middle school?
she's 8th grade, middle school.
Okay. So is it a like a club team, or is it a
No,
middle
it's school. Yeah, the
Okay.
middle school team.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Yep. So that's it. So let's get into some NDL. I mean, we didn't have a podcast last week, right?
You guys did.
Did we?
You did one.
I was not
Did we
part of
do
it.
it?
I know you did, 'cause you did predictions the first week. I think it was
We
you
did.
two, you, Zach, and Jason.
We did. You're right. Guess I slept since then.
I was a listener. I
Seems
was
like it's been a lot longer.
Can
So
you
let's
guys can you see? Am I sharing us or am I sharing NDL?
I see 32.
yeah, we're in
Okay,
32.
Okay.
32, and I see us on the side.
Okay, perfect.
So let's get into some what the brackets look like. See what happened and
Okay.
who lost
sorry.
out.
I hate to do this to you guys, but I don't know. Here we go.
You're good.
Okay. So there were some kind of play-in games last week. You can see what the brackets look like for the upcoming week. Or you can actually see what happened already.
Right.
We've got these play-in games over here on week 14. So
Oh no, this was straight up round one. Those teams
Yeah.
had a bye in this week.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I pay attention. This was round
Yeah.
one in 32.
Yeah.
I was loosely paying attention because I was rooting for Carmen. Wanted Carmen to do well from my division.
And he did.
But yeah, he did great. Clutched up there. I like that they got the point totals right here. But Carmen beat Dan. Dan's defenders have been really, really solid all year long. I remember even just from way back in the beginning of the league. So sad to see him go. But good win, Carmen. You move on, and you're going to play Cole next week, which will be a really good game, I think. But I'm pulling for you. Renee and Zach played. Nice work, Renee.
Yes.
You're just an absolute curb stomping here. It wasn't even close. Sorry,
Our team went
Kansas City
crazy.
Stealth Bombers. But I've got your second round pick for next year, so I can't say I'm sorry to see you lose this early in the playoffs. Now I've got the 2-11.
Oh yeah.
Or the 2-12. So making good work of that, Zach. So, but the season's over. Ash and Cole, like we said, they got the bye, so they luckily were not impacted by that week 14 buys. So we should have some good matchups here in the
Should be a good game.
AFC next week between Renee and Ash, Carmen and Cole. So looking forward to that.
That dominant AFC West lost 2 of their 3 teams in the first week.
Yeah,
All year we
They
were
did.
talking about
Yeah,
how good
yep.
they were. And
yep. That was Ash, Dan, and Zach, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and really, I mean, the regular season's cool, but playoffs is where you got to play. So,
what we're saying is Zach is mentally weak and he can't get it done.
well, in so many words, that's exactly what I'm saying. Glad somebody can interpret.
Nice.
In the NFC, we've got Adrian. Nice work beating Todd. Todd looks like kind of laid a little bit of an egg.
Yeah, well, he was kind of QB-less. He had to
Oh.
actually make a trade, but yeah, I think injuries hurt him big time. He was
Whoa,
wasn't good.
Todd should have been clicking on that league a long time ago. Yeah, no
And-
Andy Dalton.
Buys, I think, hurt him too.
Yeah, no Alvin Kamara, no Michael Pittman. It's not like those guys are huge point guys, but you
Yeah.
need them every week. That's tough. That's tough. But Todd, you'll be back. There's some bones there. Hopefully they're not like Jason's, but Adrian, nonetheless, nice win. Moving on to round 2. Next week you're gonna play
Which will
John.
probably be it. Yeah.
I think that'll be it.
Yeah, he's got a stacked team.
He does have a pretty good team. He's only outscored you by like 40 points all year. So
He's just got Justin Jefferson
yeah,
and Waddle.
Jefferson went
scares me.
for like what 230 yards last week.
yeah,
Scored
without a
almost 30
touchdown.
points without a touchdown.
Without a touchdown.
So good.
I don't know. He's got nothing on the tight end. Rondé Stevenson's probably not going to play.
He's got Mixon.
Mixon.
Mixon, Jefferson,
and
more
Mahomes.
Waddle. That's solid, but
I'm just saying. I'm trying to give you some hope.
Right.
Okay.
That-
And I mean, look, you've got.
I'm just
Wow.
glad to have made it this far.
You got Joey Burr. Zeke's been doing well. You got Tyreek Hill, who's better than Jalen Waddle. You got Olave. I mean, you got some pieces here. I like this. I think you got a good chance. I'll root for you. In the last playoff bracket, again, kind of had another egg layer, Brandon. Was it buys? Yeah, Justin Fields was out. Terry McLaurin was out. Atlanta Falcons defense probably been leaning on them a lot this year. So yeah, that's just
Nice having a 6 seed team show up, right?
Yeah,
Roy.
right here. Nice work, Roy. And that's not even squeaking out a win. That's 50 plus right there. So
Yeah.
you deserve to be there. Nice work. I think it might end next week though. Maybe not.
Hopefully
We'll see.
not. I'm rooting for you, Roy.
Brock Purdy, I think that's the way you got to go. I'm looking at these QBs and I actually think it's the way you got to go.
Now, who do the Raiders play? You got to play Carr.
No, you don't. Who do they play? The Patriots.
Yeah, maybe not.
Patriots.
One of the best. Oh no, I freaked up here. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Brock.
You're right. It might be
Brock.
Purdy versus the Seahawks.
Eckler, that's pretty tough to work on. Eckler and Jones, or Eckler and Monty, or can you play all 3 of them in this league? I don't even know.
I think just 2.
But Jerry Judy resurgence, Diggs. Yeah, this is a pretty solid team. So Roy, good luck to you next week. I think you got Josh Allen. That's great. Christian McCaffrey. That's amazing. The Sun God, Mike Williams, Mark Andrews. I don't know. That could end up being a really close game.
That's a good team.
These are all of these matchups are really good. I guess we didn't really go in depth over here, but I don't want to start rambling.
But we know Joe is destined for second place, so he's probably gonna win.
Yeah.
It's anything like last year.
Yeah. Yep. So, but that's okay, Joe. You were going on about winning the conference or division, 2 years in a row, or whatever. I don't know if that was this league. It seems like you win a lot, from what I gather. I don't think people like that, but you could just take one for the team. And then I was kind of looking at trades earlier today in this league, and I don't really
Just
think
two trades.
there was much.
Both kind of small but important.
Baltimore Thrashmore giving up the Niners D to Renee.
Great.
You're not going to regret that. I think that's a defense you can just kind of hang on to, as far as I'm concerned.
Well, and for Braxton, we're getting rid of defenses, so may as well get an asset.
Yeah, exactly. You're getting 3rd round pick, so great trade, smart trade, making moves. And then Joe, looks like you're just trying to grab a tight end. We're not getting rid of tight ends, so
And
asset
Johnny
for an
Smith
asset there.
apparently sucks.
Yeah, so, but yeah, I hope that works out for you, Joe. These are just playoff teams making moves here. So that's 32 for you. I can't remember how to get back to the playoff.
Go to my
thing.
leagues. Oh,
I was gonna
Hey.
show it one more time, but I can't remember.
gotcha.
Oh, here we go. Leagues playoff bracket. So yep. Just one more time. Adrian playing John, Roy playing Joe, Renee playing Ash, Carmen playing Cole. Should be good. There's the toilet bowl, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
but
don't care
yeah.
about that. We don't care about that at all. All right, next league. Which one?
Let's go to GA,
GA.
right?
Yeah, Gridiron Alliance.
So I can talk about GA. Since I'm partial to this one. Since I'm not doing good in this league, but
Hey, me neither, man. I locked up the 1-1 though.
so we had, look at this.
Oh my
Jason
goodness.
K lost. I still say it's karma. And he lost big to Mache, 153 to 70.
Oof.
Man, that hurt.
That sucks.
That hurt.
Couldn't
But
happen
I
to a
don't
better
have to
guy.
listen to Jason K again saying that he's won a championship. So
But
sorry
Jason,
for you, buddy.
Dennis, life forever. Congrats.
Yeah, I was rooting for you up to the last game. But oh well, it happens. It happens to the best of us. So Mache moves on to play Jason Williams, Jason W. The 15-2 record. Man, he had a strong season. He's got a strong team. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see. He's got well, we'll talk about trades here in a little bit, but he's done some trading, and he's traded and made his team, I think, even stronger, which is kind of scary. So he's got a good shot. Pache, I mean, putting up 153 points, that's strong. So that shows Jason W, you mean business. So it's should be a good game. Then we had Roy again playing Braxton and beating Braxton. So that's another kind of a shocker. Braxton, I think, was probably the favorite, being at the number 3 seed. But it was kind of an off week last week. There were some usually big time performers that did not perform. And
Yeah, I know he got screwed by the T. Higgins thing, which we
yeah,
thought
T.
about
Higgins.
that. Playing 1 snap pretty much, and that's it.
Yeah, got a big old 0. That hurt a lot
He
of
also
people.
had Jonathan Taylor on bye, which hurts.
Yep. Yeah, bye weeks hurt as well.
And Pittman.
Yeah, so that definitely hurts when you have buys and you have somebody that doesn't give you any points to help out. But great job, Roy, putting up 132 points, moving on to play. Is that Casey Jones at 16-1? He's been winning all year long. So he's going up against Casey. Casey has been strong as well. So I think it's going to be a good game. I think NFC is going to be maybe the one that takes it this year. I don't know. I know AFC has some strong contenders too, but I don't think so. I don't think the NFC is going to take it.
How is Jay the 1 seed? Casey the 2 seed. I don't think it really matters.
Go up to points again.
I think it reseeds after.
Yeah.
So maybe just moved him since the 6th seed moved on. Maybe it moved him around.
It would have been nice to have Zach here so he could explain it, because I had the same question in 32, but
Mache, Casey should be playing the lower seed, which he is.
Yeah.
So what if we just moved him in the bracket?
Just slide it in.
that's probably what happened. I think that's
Okay,
what happened.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. So you had to move him around. All right, now we go to the AFC. And the AFC has some strong players as well. We had Dan Pierce losing to Joe. 164 points Joe put up. That's strong as a 4 seed. So he moves on and he's playing Brian. Is that Cued? Is Brian new? Anybody know?
So I think I remember seeing his name pop
I'm
up.
not familiar with the AFC
Cool.
side too much, but he looks like a new name. So Brian, congratulations there, being the number 1 seed. Please beat Joe. Please beat Joe. And we got Ryan with the Dolphins losing to James Martin. Look at James. He didn't think he had a shot, but he made it. 138 points he put up, and he gets to face Tony. Tony's gonna be a tough team to beat, but I know James had made some moves, and it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a pretty good game. Their points, what's their points difference? I think Tony has them by
3 to 1895.
yeah, has them by a little bit. So
300.
Tony's been putting up some points lately, but you never know. I mean, look at what happened in the first round. You know, the teams that were expected to win just kind of didn't win. So, I mean, anybody can have a bad week. So it's really kind of up in there. That's why it's so hard to win in these leagues, because you just, I mean, catch you at the wrong week and you could be out of the playoffs. I know it's happened to me plenty of times in JB where I was winning and I had the most points, or I had the best record the year before last, and I make it to the playoffs and I get knocked out week 1. So I would rather not be the one on top and feel like I have a better shot. But so that is GA. So I think it's going to be some good games. Good luck to all the winners. Let's check out some trades.
Got a bit more activity in this one.
I think so.
This is just the last week.
So we had, let's start at the bottom. We had Ash giving up McKinnon and Keenan Allen for Terry McLaurin. And that didn't help Dan. Was that Dan in the Texans?
Yep. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Dan.
Yeah, didn't really help him out too much. He still lost. But just this is the week that Jerick McKinnon had a big week, right?
Did he? He probably
Yeah,
didn't.
he went
Yeah.
2 touchdowns.
Not started.
Yeah.
That's the kind of move I like, though. If you're in the playoffs, your guys on a bye, you know,
Yeah, that stinks
I
that
like going for it.
he wasn't able to use them.
Yeah.
Then we had Jason W giving up Trey Lance to Kyle for a 2023 first round pick and a 2023 second round pick. So first and second for Trey. I know there's a lot of talk on Discord about Trey.
Yeah.
So you think that's a good trade? I don't like Trey myself, but
It's an interesting trade. I don't know why that trade was made when it was made personally. I mean,
So my guess would be it's gonna be a late first. He's getting his first back, so that'll be pretty late, most likely, right?
oh, yeah, okay.
My guess would be Jason wants ammo to make a move if he wants to. And it's easier to move a first than just to move Lance.
Okay.
And he found a guy who needs a quarterback of the future. That's pretty low risk, giving up 2, like a 14th overall
and a
pick and a 20th overall pick or something.
Okay.
pretty cheap.
That'd be my guess as to why it was made. I kind of like it from both sides. That's a gamble you got to make if you're rebuilding and then you have
Yeah.
extra assets.
I feel like, I don't kind of, it's like a
I mean-
big trade, but I don't really feel particularly one way about it. I'm a little biased as well, so.
Well, if Trey Lance was healthy, I mean, that's still not a bad deal in a 1 quarterback league, right? Or
No,
you
I
think
don't-
2
I don't-
first would be
I think it's a good,
I think it's a good
Good
deal.
value,
I think
right?
That's
It's
about
good
what you're gonna
value.
get
I
for
think-
him.
yeah,
I think
Yeah,
both
so you
sides
didn't
are
lose any
getting
value.
what they want, so.
right.
Good.
Nice. Then we had Dan Pierce again, giving up Alan Lazard and getting Zonovan Knight.
I didn't see, did he do anything? Yeah, he had
Yeah, I don't
16
love
points.
Yeah,
that.
they did,
That's a
yeah.
bit. That's a
Started
bit much. Again, I like being aggressive and going for it. Lazard's on bye, but I'd probably try and get a better piece tonight if you could.
Lazard is 27. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
still gonna be
definitely buy a piece to get you through the playoffs.
But also, I don't think he thought that Carter was going to be back either.
Right.
No.
But I mean, still, even back,
Yeah.
you saw what Knight did. So
Yeah, he'll
maybe he's
find
the
it.
man there.
Yeah.
Well, until Brees goes
Till Brees
back.
is back,
right?
yeah. We were so robbed of getting a full year of Brees.
Yeah.
Next year.
But yeah,
I
you're
wonder if he splits carries next
I don't
year.
know. It
he's on
seems
the
like
night backfield.
what's crazy to me is that the Jets also have James Robinson.
Yeah, he just sucks.
Yeah.
We've all accepted that, even
I
AJ
hate
at
it.
this point.
Well, I hated the move because he's done. I mean, he's not going to beat out Brees.
No, it's a
So-
1 year thing. He's out of contract.
I'm
after
not
this
sure
year.
he was even going to beat out Michael Carter. Personally,
Yeah, he'll move
Yeah.
on. He's out of contract after the year though, so they were going
Okay.
to rent him for the year after when Brees went down.
yeah. and then realize that, oh yeah.
Hopefully he makes it to a new team. I think he's got talent, but he's just got to be at the right team. So,
Yeah.
he's gonna have a career path like Raheem Mostert.
right.
That's my guess. Anyway,
And then last we have Braxton gave up a second round pick in 2023 and
2024 second round pick.
2024 second too for Dalton Schultz, which I knew he needed a tight end pretty bad, I think, because I know Goddard's hurt. And
You
Goddard
don't wanna
runs
rely
back.
on Graves.
I
Yeah.
heard somebody pronounce Dallas Goddard as Dallas Godare,
Love it, like Rudy
He
Gobert.
must have been
like
French.
Rudy Gobert. And they're
Yeah.
like, yeah, the Godare tight end, and I was like, Goddard.
Must have been
Interesting.
French or from Canada.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah,
But unfortunately, the tight end didn't help Braxton, but I mean, he had made a move. He had to make a move to try to do
I
it,
think-
but he just needed more help from the rest of his team.
I think Bill got a
wouldn't have
nice
been me.
deal here. 2 seconds. Hey, Bill, 2 seconds for Dalton Schultz. That's a great deal.
Yeah, they're late seconds, and Schultz is good when Dak's here, but they haven't both been healthy much this year, so who knows?
Schultz have been putting up consistent numbers though,
Yeah,
when he's healthy. So. Or not.
I was just curious. I wasn't trying to point anything out. I was like, oh, really? I was like, I haven't really paid attention.
Had some good weeks though, 18, 21, 14.
Yeah, some.
Drink some water.
Or better, some emergency.
All right, with water.
We good.
All right, well, that is GA for you. Let's go to we're going to JB.
Jack
Yeah.
Bauer.
Who wants to talk about the JB?
I'm not in this one,
Ching,
so
ching.
I will not, but I'll tag
Oh.
along for the ride.
I can talk about it. I'm in this league. I'm not in the playoffs, but I can talk about it.
Sure.
So smaller league. Remember, you had 2 teams of 12, or 2 conferences of 12. We had
Wild
like-
cards. So these
yeah,
are
we had-
actually
yeah,
wild
we had-
card
we had
games.
Play-in
Yeah.
games right here. So this is a result of
Yeah.
the wild card games. Rizzo and Nick. Unfortunately, this just wasn't close. Nick's team went off 194. Like the scores are pretty high in this league. Like a 150, 160 is not unusual, but 190 is really unusual. So his team just really went off. Picked a great week to go off, Nick, and get through that wild card game. Roy, that's tough. I'm sorry, Rizzo, that's tough, but you'll be back next year, I'm sure. I mean, you can see just on the points for Nick has 300 more. So that's good. Good for you, Nick. You're gonna play Chris, who, if you guys haven't seen this team, it is unreal.
Yeah.
If you just check out this wide receiver core of Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, and Justin Jefferson.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, and he's got Christian McCaffrey and Joey Burr and Cole Kmet.
Yeah.
Cole Kmet's not available, but by having
Yeah, I like
Adams,
how
Hill,
you
and
both met
Jefferson,
in there,
that's-
like he was on the same level.
look at this, 3 wide receivers, whoops, all over 300 plus points. Now you do get 8 points for a receiving touchdown in this league, but still, these are 3 of the top 5 at their position. I mean, I don't understand how this team is going to lose. I don't see Chris losing. So Nick, best of luck, but I think Chris is just better. Sorry, I hate to say that. The other matchup was a little closer by like a point. Kyle kind of balled, bottom just fell out this week against Roy. And so Roy's going to move on, and he's going to play
Me.
Adrian.
Yeah, my
Oh,
team.
right, yeah. No, I'm sorry, I didn't miss something. He's
My
gonna
team
play
took a
Adrian.
beating.
But you had a bye this week.
Yeah, but my team took a beating.
Oh,
I have injuries.
oh no.
Not only did I lose Cooper Cup and I traded him, of course, but now I
With
lost
Debo.
Debo. Now I lost Debo.
But you got Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
Tutu Atwell's been not horrible. Evan Ingram, you can always hope for another 40-pointer.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Joe Mixon, Derrick Henry. There's some fight in this team.
Josh Allen too.
There
on
is,
his flex,
but it
that can
was-
provide
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, Josh Allen, Tua as the 1-2 at QB. That's pretty nice.
But yeah, that's. a lot
I'd
of
take
it.
that
I just-
over
It
Kirk
would have been
and
nice
Deshaun.
if Cup was still available and Debo,
Yeah,
I would
Yeah.
feel good about my chances, but
I bet.
going up
I-
against Roy, so it'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll be a good match, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And that's like I said, that's in the AFC. So this was an NFC matchup. This was an AFC matchup. In the NFC, we've got Mache and Jim facing off each other. I really like Mache's team. These are both really good teams, 13-4, 11-6. That does not tell the full story. I think their points for are just about the same. Yeah, it's a point away. 2-2-1-5 and 2-2-1-4, half a
Mhm.
point. So two really good matchup teams. I've made some trades with Mache. Maybe I didn't. I talked about making a lot of trades with Mache, but this is a really solid team. I think I was trying to sell him David Montgomery for a long time, and he just wasn't buying. And then we got another good team right here as well with Jim. So that should be a really good matchup. And then the other matchup in the AFC is Jason Williams, a name we've heard before, and Todd Richardson. So this will be pretty sweet. I'm in the NFC, so I don't know the AFC teams that well. But no Lamar. That could be dicey, but you got Jalen Hurts and maybe Russell Wilson will start
So
playing well again.
he's made some trades, so we'll go to
Oh,
the trades and see
All right. Yeah.
how
that's
he
right. Yeah,
yeah.
let's go right there then. Let's do that.
We've got two Louisiana boys possibly could make it to the Super Bowl, and Todd and Roy.
Whoa. Okay. So all
Been
the
busy.
way. Okay.
He's been busy.
Okay. This right here. I think it was Joe a couple weeks ago that was like saying Zach Wilson's not it and bad. This right here is screaming Zach Wilson is not it and bad. I don't know. I don't think you make. I don't know.
The reason why he wanted Huntley is because he has Lamar Jackson.
I feel like if you actually think Zach Wilson is worth something, you don't make that trade. But if you need to have the backup to your starting QB and you want to win, maybe this is the trade that does it for you. So that's a pretty gutsy trade, Jason.
Well, Huntley started this week, right? Was supposed to start for a few weeks, then he got concussed.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't know what's going to happen there. That might majorly backfire. I personally don't think Zach Wilson is worth anything, but I know a lot of people.
Okay,
have a
but
lot of
question:
value
what
in him,
does
so-
your mom think about Zach Wilson?
Oh, she's in. She's on. She's everywhere. This is kind of a spicy little trade between Joe and Kyle. Neither of these teams are in the playoffs.
Kyle was trying to win. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
He was making moves to win. So
They gave up AJ Dillon, Rondell Moore for Marquise Brown.
Yeah.
And it didn't really work out. And then he gave up Christian Watson and a first for T. Higgins. Oh,
he was cooking. I like that. Brissett, Dillon, and Rondale for Marquise. And Sutton.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, Kyle. You've got some really nice young assets. These trades, well, they were like win now trades. They're win next year trades too, I think.
Big time.
Yeah.
Huge. I mean, Christian Watson and the 23 first, that kind of hurts. But you've got T. Higgins and Marquise Brown. There's a lot of people that would love to have a team with T. Higgins and Marquise Brown. So those aren't bad trades.
I like the Jason side on that one. I like getting Christian Watson in the first.
Going into the playoffs, getting Christian Watson. Because did he have a bye?
Well, for the future. Yeah, for the future too. I like that side.
Yeah.
Are you not worried about the quarterback situation there though?
Nope.
All right. I'm a little worried.
Not with the first too.
That's a different day. That's fair. The first helps.
And then Jason making another trade, giving up a first and a second for Garrett Wilson. So he flips T. Higgins and then turns around and says, you know what, I want Garrett Wilson. And I'll give up a first and a second. And he still has a
24 first, huh?
Oh yeah, 24 first. That's a pretty good deal for Garrett Wilson. He's looked phenomenal when Mike White's at the QB.
Or Flacco.
And he just
Tony is trying to stack picks. So
yeah,
he loves picks.
Yeah, I mean, I like this trade. Really all of these trades right here. I like this one's just kind of gross because I don't like getting these people down here. But like these are like, I don't know. I feel like both teams are getting what they want out of it. This is probably maybe this one right here is probably like, yeah, maybe would rather have Watson in a first, but I still like it. And then Jason, oh, hey, he's not done.
No,
Hey, hang on. We got another big
Just
baller
his whole
move.
team he traded this week.
Jason gives up
hold
Justin
my
Fields.
not see. This is what Jason said. At this point, he's all hold my
Hold my-
LaCroix.
Hold my LaCroix.
Yep.
I'm holding it. I want to see what it was coming down the pipe. Look at these two. This is December 6th, December 8th, December 10th. Got a little off kilter, waited 3 days. December 13th, got it right back. Averaged every other day he's making a trade in the course
Crazy.
of a week. That is insane. And these are huge trades. He gave up Justin Fields, Treylon Burks, Kadarius Toney. He loves Kadarius Toney. A 2023 second and a 2023 third for Jalen Hurts, Jerick McKinnon, and Zay Jones. He looks pretty smart right now, I would say.
He gave up a lot though to get pretty much
Big-
Hurts.
Did give up a lot for Hurts.
If Fields pans out, it's a bad trade in hindsight. But
Yeah.
In
Jalen Hurts
hindsight,
looks like
but
the real deal.
I think even if Fields pans out, I'm not sure he's going to have. I don't know.
I'm biased,
Yeah,
honestly. I love Hurts. Great trade.
He'd have to be like really. I don't know.
You know who
I just
hates
don't.
that trade?
Justin Fields fans.
Micah Parsons. Anyway, nothing. No one saw that. All right, move on. He says he doesn't think Jalen Hurts is MVP. The team's too good.
Oh, I don't know. I think this is. I mean, I really like Treylon Burks, Kadarius Toney. I still believe in the ceiling. But Jerick McKinnon and Zay Jones, those are nice guys to just kind of have. I can't imagine they're very expensive. So I don't know what Jalen Hurts' salary is, but it's going to jump.
Oh, it's gonna jump.
So, and then he said, you know what? I've come this far. I want CMC. I'm going to give up Josh Jacobs, the dynasty running back, like top 5 probably right now.
Yeah.
And Alvin Kamara, who knows? I mean, this could have been a salary cap move for Christian McCaffrey.
No, it's not no, it was I think Kyle saying being upset with his team not making the playoffs again and saying, hey, I gotta make a change. That's how I see it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's with Kyle again.
Yeah, because he's had McCaffrey for years and McCaffrey's burned him several times. And I think that's what it was. The Christian Watson one, that he was still trying to win, but
So
I think
Kyle,
after that,
Kyle gave up Christian Watson, a 23 first, and Christian McCaffrey. And in return, got T. Higgins, a 23 third, Josh Jacobs.
you still got to go on the one below that too. So he got Marquise Brown,
Oh, yeah.
Hollywood,
Yeah,
T. Higgins.
Oh my goodness, he gave up.
Yeah,
He gave up his whole team for Marquise Brown, T. Higgins, Josh Jacobs.
We had 2 guys make every trade this week. Will you do me a favor and click on Jason's team? I want to see like a before and after. We got to find like a before and after last week and this week.
I don't know. Maybe if I go to
I don't think we'll find it. I just want to see his team currently now.
So right now, so he got Tyler Huntley. Awesome. I don't
which
think
was
he's gonna do
it was a need move. I
He's
think
probably still gonna
Lamar and
start-
Hurts,
probably still
solid.
gonna-
And Russ.
Yep. And he's gonna
you're
start.
saying Lamar is solid.
I
You said Lamar is solid. Did I hear
I
that
know
from
I
you?
said it, but I still think he's solid.
I think he
During-
starts
during the
Hurts
year,
and-
yes,
I think he
during the year.
starts Hurts and Wilson.
No, if Lamar's healthy, Lamar starts.
Well, yeah. Sorry. I think you only have to start one running back in this league.
Yeah, just
No,
CMC
you have
probably.
to do 2. I think
Oh, is it?
Is it?
2.
All right, so CMC and Foreman or McKinney.
Yeah.
McKinnon, you can do
doesn't matter.
worse. Metcalf, Devonta, and Christian Watson. Or you promote Garrett Wilson. Not
Well,
bad.
This is weird because
He doesn't have the salary to. He's gonna have to drop somebody to
I
promote.
feel like you have to start these guys because they've got the product. I mean, like Metcalf, I think you're starting no matter what.
Yes.
But
You have to
Devontae
start
Smith,
Watson.
Devontae Smith, you're probably smarting, but are you going to start? You
have to.
right?
At this
You have
point,
to.
with his last 6 weeks or so, yeah, you're definitely
But
starting.
these guys are here. Zay Jones, he's put in some monster work recently. Chris
Yeah,
Moore,
but he's too up and down. He's not
No,
consistent.
yeah, look at Watson's last like 5 weeks. They've
Yeah,
got to all
I
be
know.
like great.
Yeah,
they're good. It's probably I think he's going to start. One of these 3 guys is going to absolutely dud. Chris Moore or something's going to go off for another 25 because
Yeah, probably.
Brandon Cooks are out. I'm not saying I want him to lose, but I feel like that's inevitably what's going to happen. I hate being in that situation where it's like Do I start the guy that's just gotten hot going into playoffs? That could be Watson, just getting hot at the right time. Finally connect.
Yeah, it's good.
I don't know. It's a weird, but that. I
Or
mean,
you
if team-
clear up $7 and you promote Garrett Wilson, which not a bad option either right now.
Yeah, talk about somebody who's been playing well as well. I mean, boy, good luck to you, Jason. Interesting. Lots of really good moves. I like them a lot. Kyle, I like your moves as well. Josh Jacobs is a fantastic player to have. A lot of people did not want him a year ago.
I'm trying to make a trade. I have been trying to make trades with Kyle, but I'm pretty much given up that
he
he
still
just
has-
doesn't like me.
He has Stephon Diggs. He still has Mike Williams. Yes. This is a good team. I'm sorry you lost. Okay, that's it for JB.
All right, let's go to
I don't-
NFL and round this thing off.
I don't have access to NFL.
Oh yeah, give permission to Adrian.
I think you can. I think.
Yeah, I can share screen.
Yeah.
No, disabled. It's disabled. Disabled.
It's disabled, huh?
Who's the
Maybe you
host?
gotta stop sharing first, Mitch.
What?
You
I
stopped
did.
sharing.
I did
Yeah.
stop sharing.
Oh,
Who's the
Oh,
host?
whoops. One sec. Okay, you should be able to now.
Yep. All right, so let's go to NFL. Let me know when you can see it.
We can see it.
we got it.
All right. So NFL. So let's get to
Let's start with the playoff bracket in this one. One that I actually been paying attention to because
have you done?
I'm going to start a little out of order. Start with the bottom matchup in the NFC East. West finally broke his first round curse and won a playoff game. Congrats.
Nice work, Wes.
And then Ryan, congrats on finally making the playoffs. I know you made it in both GA and NFL. You were saying took over teams 3 or 4 years ago. Good work on making the playoffs. Unfortunately, West's wide receivers were just too good, as they oftentimes are. And then up in the other bracket, we had Renee beating Roy. Renee has Jalen Hurts, and sometimes that's all you need in these leagues. So
Did you
now,
say Jalen Hurts, the
Yeah.
one that she just gave up? What?
did she?
In JB?
Well,
Is this
it's all teams are different.
is it one QB in this league?
This is one QB, yeah.
Yeah. I tried
Roy
to get
almost
Jalen
made
Hurts
it.
from her preseason for Lamar, and she wouldn't bite. And I really wish she would have. But she's too smart to do that. So now, Renee, your reward is to play Tom. I'm conflicted because Tom's a real life friend and I work with him, but I really want him to lose because I don't have to see him since I'm not working for a while. And I don't have to listen to him bitch about it. But, I do like him. So I'll be happy either way because I like Renee as well. Should be a good matchup. And then Wes's reward is playing Jason Boone, who we've not heard from this year. But if you'll click on his team, it's borderline stacked.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, that's pretty stacked.
He doesn't make a lot of moves, but he's
Definitely
drafted
stacked.
really well the last few years and just gotten stud after stud at the receiver position. I mean, DK, CeeDee Lamb, Jamar Chase, and then Saquon Barkley,
Jeez.
Josh
Yeah.
Allen.
He's got Garrett Wilson down there too on taxi.
Who? Garrett Wilson? Yeah, like he
Wait, how big can your taxi squad be in this league? My goodness.
about that
10.
many. That's about the max.
Is it 10? Yeah,
I
I
think it's
think
8.
it is 10. I think it is 10 in this.
Must be 10 because he's got 10
Yeah.
on.
Wait, there's
So yeah,
some-
it's a good team. It's gonna be tough to beat if everybody's firing off for him. Hope he's all right. He's setting his lineups. I'm sure he is, but he'll come and go sometimes.
He needs to be on. Has he been on Discord?
I haven't seen him this whole season. He was
Huh.
here last year, but he'd come in, talk about his gambling and leave. I
Oh,
don't know
yeah.
if you guys remember the OGs might remember those episodes,
Yeah.
but I haven't heard from him this year.
Come back.
AFC side, Joe was in the playoffs because he almost always is in the playoffs, and he lost just an absolute heartbreaker to Earl.
Oh,
It's just so sad.
Yeah, he did.
none of the
What's the
matchups
point?
have
I
really
wish-
been close, and that is just too.
Let's
close.
pull up that matchup and see what happened there. Who underperformed? Who got hurt? Because that's got to be one of the worst feelings to
I
lose.
hope that wasn't like a Ramondre Stevenson, Kyler Murray.
Oh, we've rolled over the week, I guess. So
No,
You should
has
be
it?
able- You should
Oh.
be able to go back and look at.
Yeah, don't tell me how to do it. I mean, don't ask me how to do that.
I was like, okay, I'll stop.
go to reports, league, and then fantasy schedule by week and scroll down. Nope, stops at week 13. No worries. We'll just click on his team and see what it looks like. And kind of make an educated guess based off that. And then Earl and Joe, if we got something wrong, you can chime in. So his quarterback
Probably started Tom Brady.
probably started Brady, and he should have started Purdy maybe. But I mean, no one's going to do that. Let's be honest.
Nope.
Got Eckler, Hopkins, Lockett, Metcalf. Tight end position's tough.
Just a
All
team
right.
that just didn't.
Decent team, but nothing crazy special.
What did
Earls.
DeAndre Hopkins end up with?
I wonder if his scoring history, let's check that out.
Oh, he was cheering for
No.
Hopkins all Monday night, huh? And he fumbled. That was probably it. The one fumble did it.
What was Hopkins' final on last week?
You know, it's like 11, I
Was,
think.
was it a lot? Did he end up getting double digits? I didn't.
It was like 11.
Okay.
You know who, I think what it was his, because he talked about it, it was his tight end. He started, I think either
Yes.
Stoll over Higbee or Higbee over, I think he started Higbee over Stoll, and Higbee didn't do
Any
hardly
goof.
anything.
Tough.
That is tough.
I believe that's what it was.
Hate to see it. Congrats, Earl. Thanks for beating Joe. Your second place reign has come to an end, at least temporarily, in this league. On the
Great
bottom
job, Earl,
side.
for making moves and
Oh yeah, he was
making the
active the
playoffs.
last 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
we'll look at those. On the bottom side, John Lake fell to Jason Williams. Jason's had a good year. He's in a lot of playoffs.
Yeah. he
Yes.
is.
Now we got to battle the podcasters, as Jason and Adrian will be facing off next week.
Ooh.
that is
money's on
true.
Adrian.
Probably gonna lose.
One of you definitely will. And then Zach is still alive in one of his leagues, which is a miracle in itself. Basically riding Mahomes and Kelsey, which is not a bad strategy. So let's go and look at the trades. I believe we had a few in this league. I know we had a bunch over the last 2 weeks because Earl's been
Franchise.
dealing and trying to deal more, but nobody will take Singletary off him.
Yeah,
What am I
franchise transactions.
Trades.
All right. So starting at the bottom, we had Mike trading Keenan Allen and the Niners defense to Renee for Mike Evans and the Panthers. That's a good win right now move, I think. I'd rather have Allen than Evans personally, and the 49ers defense is a big upgrade.
Yep.
The next one, Wes and I traded. I gave him Foster Moreau for a week, who goosed, and he gave me a 3rd-round pick.
That sucks for,
Pretty nothing, but
Yeah.
the fact that Moreau goosed is kind of funny. Sorry, Wes.
you're not sorry.
Nah, since he won, I'm not. But had he lost by like 3 points, I would have felt bad. He wanted to give me a 4th, but I held strong. I'm a strong man. John traded the Cowboys defense to Roy for Jake Ferguson and the Houston defense. That's another try to win your playoff matchup. I don't care. I don't think Ferguson's that great, so who cares?
Mhm.
Renee and Mike traded again. Renee gave up 2024 second for Zonovan Knight.
Not a bad
Must
trade.
be the running back. That's pretty good to get a second for him, even
Yeah.
though it's 2024.
I think so.
It's a good move.
Yeah. And the final trade of the week. This, I believe, happened Sunday morning, right before game started, as Wes needed one more starter, and he got Donta Foreman for Curtis Samuel on 3rd.
Nice.
Yeah, that's one where Foreman could be good next year. We don't
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
but we know what we're getting with Samuel. He's still young, so that's probably a piece I'd rather have if you're not in the playoffs this year.
I think they're both the same age, aren't they?
Yeah,
they're
but
both
one's a
26.
receiver, which is way younger, let's be honest.
Yeah,
A receiver without an Achilles injury.
right. But he's back.
True.
Donta Scorman.
Just look at me. In 3 years, I'll be in tip-top shape again after my foot injury.
There you go.
We scoring
calendar.
touchdowns and
I'll be in the
better
playoffs
touchdowns
again in
numbers.
3 years in this league.
Very cool. So I guess we could have done predictions, but
We should
this
have
was
done
actually,
predictions.
yeah,
I will make a Google sheet
there you go.
tomorrow, since I don't work, with prediction for every week. And we can do some kind of contest. We'll let Jason decide what the winner gets.
Yeah.
And everybody who wants to participate in the Discord can fill it out and we'll track it that way.
Man, can you believe we did a podcast in less than an hour?
I tell you, when Jason and Zach
What?
aren't here.
How does that happen? Probably because we're 2 out of the 3 of us are on the Central Standard
Yeah.
Time, and it's almost 10 o'clock here.
Yeah,
It'd be
And
nice to go to
sick.
bed at a decent time.
not 11:30.
I used to go to bed at like 9:30 or 10 every night, but since I've been not working, I'm up to like midnight.
What's been the best movie you've seen in the
Uh,
last couple weeks here? Not ever.
I really liked Banshees of Inisherin, I think is what it's called. Watched that yesterday on HBO Max. Just recently came out. Nice movie.
One of them
Banshees of
After Dark movies. Is that what
Inisherin,
it
there we
is?
go. What'd you say? Sorry.
One of those After Dark movies. Is that what?
No, I've watched a lot of it. I'm kind of out of commission because I can't use my left hand very well, so I don't use those right now. Good movie though. Movie about like kind of grief and loneliness on a small Irish island. If you want to watch something sad,
Okay.
hit me up. I've been watching. I'll get you more recommendations. Top of my head, you put me on the spot, but
Netflix. What's a good Netflix series? to start
I'm
watching?
not big into the series right now. I heard Wednesday's pretty good.
Yeah,
But
we're
it's more
watching
of like
that.
a teen kind of romper, I guess.
It's good though.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, we're in episode 3 or 4, something like that.
Okay.
I've seen The Boys, show on Amazon Prime. It's been out for a while.
Yeah. Good.
Does any of you guys ever watch that?
Yeah.
Is that the one with the weird superheroes?
Yeah. The superheroes that kind of are naughty.
Yeah, no, I haven't watched that. I'd like to maybe start watching
I
that.
feel like I see like meme references to it all over the place. And I always just kind of been a little intrigued, but not enough to pull the trigger. I don't know.
There's an animated series kind of similar called Invincible that I really like on Prime.
Okay.
Give that a try. It's just one season out so far. But I just pulled up my list of what I've watched. I really liked The Northman. That movie was awesome.
Okay.
Some good old fashioned Nordic, Icelandic swordsmanship.
I like those type of movies. Yeah.
And then I watched American Psycho for the first time, even though it came
Oh.
out forever ago.
It's I think it's a little overrated, but I like it.
I don't know what people talk about it, but I thought it was good, but not great. Or bottom tier great, I guess maybe is a better
Yeah,
way
I
to say
think
it.
that's probably. I think a lot of people would put it like mid tier great, and it's kind of
Yeah.
bottom tier great.
I gave an 81 out of 100, so I rate every movie like I'm just a psychopath
Where do you rate them?
on a Google sheet.
Oh,
And then I started a
I-
letterbox account where I've been transferring things slowly.
I might need to see that Google sheet.
Okay, it's a little behind. So I'm using letterbox now, but I'll update it and give you access.
I was talking to my wife because she rates movies out of 4 stars. She used to rate it out of 4. Now she rates them out of 5.
Okay, that's good. For psychopath behavior.
And I just go out of 100.
Does she do 5 or does she do half stars? Gotta do
It's
half.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Gotta get more. That's why I like 100 too. It's gotta be more specific.
That's why. I
There's a
like
huge
100.
difference between like a 81 and an 88, you know?
Yeah, like there is, and you just can't do that with a 5-star.
Yeah.
She was explaining to me her process for the 5-star, and that's how she just rates all media, books,
Hmm.
TV shows, whatever.
Well, I'm sure your wife's lovely, but she's very weird about that.
That is an accurate statement.
All right. Should we sign off then?
Okay, yeah, okay.
Not yet. I just want Jason to know. Look what you missed, Jason, right here. Right underneath Justin's nose.
Oh yeah.
Look what he did for you.
Oh
And
my
you
been
didn't
growing
show
it.
up.
I've shaved
You
once
didn't
since I
show
got
up.
hit by a car. More out of because like what's the point? And also it's kind of hard with my left hand.
So
Yeah.
hopefully you'll still have it so Jason can enjoy your mustache next week.
We'll see if it behaves this week.
We'll see. All right, everyone.
Good
Nice
luck.
quick episode. Went through the playoffs. It'll definitely get more interesting next week when we have some finals. coming up. So have a good evening, everyone. Drink some emergency and see ya.
See ya.
See ya.